What is up, guys? It's your boy Marty here, and I'm back on my creative world. And today we're back for another tutorial where I'm going to teach you guys how to build a modern house. So for this tutorial, we're just going to need some pretty simple materials. We're just going to grab some quartz because quartz looks fairly modern. It's pretty white, smooth. It's got a nice modern look to it. We're gonna grab what else should we grab? We should grab some glass. We'll grab some stained glass. What goes good with white? Probably a bit of blue. So let's grab some cyan. And I think that should be good for now. So we're just gonna kind of start this off and build as we go and decide what we want. So let's see here. Let's just kind of build a shape, a random shape. Actually, let's grab some of these polished blocks because I really like these polished blocks. How about some diorite? I think diorite looks good because it's white. It's got this sort of gravelly looking texture to it. I think it'll match the quartz pretty well. Yeah, see, that looks pretty good in my opinion. Alright, so we'll start it with a basic shape. Generally modern houses are sort of odd shapes. So let's do something like, how big is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So probably go out one more, and then we'll kind of curve this here like this. And then we will bring this here. And let's take this out like this. And then we will bring this part out. I think that's good. Maybe a few more blocks out this way, just so that we have a decent sized room in here. So let's kind of bring this out like so, and we can do this. And all right, I think I like that as a shape. That's a pretty good sort of abstract shape. So now let's take the corners and let's build up with pillars about 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, like so. So you want to do that in every corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could do it in here, but I think in here what we're gonna do is bring it out maybe. Actually, no, we can do it in these corners too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, just repeat this for every corner, and I'll be back as soon as I'm done with that. Alright guys, so I finished the corner pillars. So now what we're gonna do is bring up the walls. So choose what material you want to use. I'm gonna use quartz for the main part of it. Let's see what else we have here. We have iron. That's a pretty good. Iron looks pretty good, but it does have that texture on the side of it that I don't really think is good for a modern style build. This is really nice, the polish andesite. So we can look at that. Maybe we'll use this for like some outside sort of patioing afterwards, and then we don't have very many blocks after that. So we could use some stone brick as well. Stone bricks look nice. Ooh, right here, these stained clays. Modern houses generally aren't very colorful, but let's grab some yellow. And what does the red look like? Yeah, it's not very bright. I think we're gonna use the yellow. So white and yellow generally look fine together. Let's kind of do something like this and bring that all the way up like that to the top of each pillar. So just bring the yellow up in each corner again, next to every pillar, like so. And then for the walls, again, we're probably just going to do simple quartz for now. And then we'll probably flesh it out and make it look a little bit more detailed with something else afterwards. So that looks pretty good. I'm liking the white and the yellow contrast. So let's kind of fill these up. I'm just going to fill up these walls entirely with quartz, and then we're going to go back in and kind of carve out some details and add specific little things in here and there. So I'll see you guys once I'm done with all these walls. Okay guys, so I finished putting the yellow around the the quartz and filling up the walls. Now I added the yellow on top of the quartz as well because I thought it looked better. Now for these corners in here, you're going to run into a bit of trouble. So you can either choose to make the whole corner yellow, or end up filling it these 3 blocks here in with white, and just having the strip of yellow go down. So let's actually see what that would look like, just as an example for you guys, because as you can see, all 3 of these blocks are blocked by the pillar. So really you'll only be seeing them from inside the house. So really it's up to you what you want. Let me just fill these last couple in. See, that looks nice, but actually, yeah, I think I'm going to use this instead. Let's actually put another pillar block here as well. Oops, that's not pillars. Let's do something like this. Fill that up with pillars. That looks pretty good, and we'll replace that as well. So just replace all 3 of these blocks here. These don't need to be yellow. You can really do whatever you want. Like I said, you can keep them yellow if you like it. If you like it like that, or you could do what I'm doing now. I kind of want like some sort of design in here, maybe something like this. And then we can put stairs in here. I think that'll look pretty nice with sort of like kind of shelvish, sort of like that. That looks pretty cool. I really like that. I don't want to put slabs though, because you'll be able to see the back of it. Actually, yeah. So we'll do one normal and one upside down, like so. So upside down, normal, upside down. Oops, normal and upside down. There we go. So that just looks cool. It just adds like a little thing to the inside of your walls. So now it comes the time to decide which side of the house you want to be the front, and I think I'm going to choose this side. So let's see. Is this an even number? No, it's yeah, it's an even number. Okay, so preferably depending on what size door you want. Again, just measure these out. This was all random. Modern houses tend to be sort of random shapes, but more sort of organized instead of crazy, which is why it's kind of just square, kind of just 2 boxes connected. So here we're just going to carve out the hole for the door, just so we know not to build anything extra on that roof. Now you want to just go around to each one of these pillars and build up 1 more block on top of that, because we're going to put some stairs here, and we don't want to block the yellow. Oops, I already put one there. We don't want to block this top yellow piece, because there would have been no point in doing that. So we're going to take some quartz stairs, and I don't know if we should do that. I think that looks pretty good. Oops, let me just do this. I think upside down stairs looks pretty nice. Let's see here. That looks good. But how about the normal stairs? How do they look? Let's do that. Normal stairs are okay. I think I prefer the upside down though. They just look a little bit more fancy, a little bit more modern. So I'm just gonna put the upside down stairs all the way around the top of the house, the very top, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I've got the whole top of the house done, the rim of the upside down stairs. So now what we're gonna do is kind of carve out some details in here. So we're gonna take out this entire window here, and I'm just gonna put some upside down stairs here and here, and this is gonna be a window. So you can leave quartz in these specific places, so you still have some quartz in here. Modern houses generally have a lot of windows, a lot of glass, sometimes glass walls or floors or even ceilings. So we want to keep something like this just so that it outlines the quartz, and it also has the stair for highlighted detail. And we can add a window in here, and we can have stairs, and then some upside down stairs here, and then we're going to have upside down stairs here because our door is also going to be back 1. So I'm just going to come to every side and make 2 block wide windows, like so, that go all the way up. And again, I want to make them as symmetrical as possible. But for right here, I'm just going to do a 1 wide window. So I'm going to be right back once that's done, and I'll show you guys how it looks. Okay guys, so I finished the windows and putting them in. On the back here, I kind of did a different design. Instead of doing the 2 by 3 windows, I did a 1 by 4 up here, just so that, you know, if we want to use this wall for extra space, like a kitchen, sink, or even a bathroom or something like that, we can. Now I used black stained glass panes because black was the only thing that was really standing out to me. It matched the rest of the house the best compared to all the other colors, so I didn't use anything else. Originally I was going to use cyan, but it didn't really match the yellow, and I think the black just kind of brings out the yellow and the white. So yeah, so now we're going to move on to the roof. Now generally modern houses have pretty simple flat roofs, so we could just cover it with quartz, but I think what we're going to do is put another block on top of each pillar, like so, and then we're going to actually we may end up doing 2 more blocks. So we're gonna grab some stone because stone is pretty smooth. I generally like the look of stone because it looks like it's all one piece, and it's not separated, whereas the quartz right here, you can tell each individual block, and the stone is just all one piece, so it looks good, and it's pretty smooth, so I figure that should be pretty fine. It should look pretty good. It's gray. It's a very light gray color, which complements the white of the quartz, which is why I chose the andesite, I believe it's called, polished diorite. I always get the names completely confused. So I'm going to fill in the roof, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now the roof is finished. What we're going to do is we are going to put stairs along the entire outside of the room where we have the upside down stairs, and then on top of that we're going to add another block onto every single pillar, yet again. So I'm just gonna finish this up real quick here, and then I'm gonna head on to adding the extra blocks on top of the pillars, like so. And I don't think I need to cut away here because I just have a couple, and this should be fairly quick. So let's just do this and that, and there we go. So now I think I want to do something like this, and have there be a little bit of a view so that you can't fall off the roof, you can't jump off the roof, but yet you can still kind of see off the roof and have that nice view. So I'm just gonna put these slabs all the way around here, and then I'll see you guys once I'm done with that. Alright guys, so we have the top of the roof done, and I gotta say, it's looking pretty good in my opinion. I think it looks pretty cool. So now what we're gonna do with the pillars is we're gonna grab some, where is it? Nether brick fences, maybe? Because I think nether brick looks pretty good with the quartz, so we're just gonna grab a nether brick fence and put it on every pillar, like so. And these are going to be posts for lamps, so we're either going to, let's just get rid of some of these blocks. We pretty much don't need any of these, so we can either use sea lanterns or redstone lamps. They work the best in my opinion. These sea lanterns look really good with the white of the quartz, and the redstone lamps just look really good in general. So 2 ways you can do this. You can just use the lantern and do like this, and I think that looks alright. I think that looks fine. Or you could use the redstone lamp and like that, but the downside is you need to put a daylight sensor on top of it, and you would want to switch that to a night sensor just so that it would turn on at night. So let's get rid of that and just place that again. Why is this still detecting that? That's weird. Okay, so let's switch to night and see what happens. Okay, it stays on, and then let's see what happens when it turns to day. It's still on, I think. It doesn't update, which is really weird. And yeah, so it's on either way, which is really weird. So yeah, you could use the redstone lamp, or you could use the sea lantern. In my opinion, the nether brick fence matches the redstone lamp a bit more. So I think we're just going to go with the redstone lamps for this build. So we're going to switch the daylight sensor to night just in case, because we want them to light up at night, and just in case the redstone lamp decides to update. And I don't know why it doesn't register that it's daytime and it shouldn't be lighting up. Then if that by chance does register that it's not nighttime, maybe it will go off. So we're gonna switch them to nighttime just in case anyway, so when it turns night, they'll go on. So that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. So now, let's see. Let's turn it to nighttime, and where's the front of the house? It's over here, I believe. Yep. So let's turn it to nighttime and see how it looks. That looks pretty good. I think the rest of the house needs to be lit up fairly well. I don't really want to use torches because torches kind of look weird on a modern house. So, I'm not sure. I think that's kind of too excessive. I think that looks kind of weird. So maybe we'll just get rid of these, and then we will just have the two in the corners like that. And then we'll see how that looks. Just the two in the middle corners there. Let's get rid of these. That looks okay. Doesn't look too bad. I feel like the rest of the corners are empty. I think I'm just gonna get rid of these lamps, and we'll put a couple of them on the roof itself in the next episode, just so that we can have those lamps and light up the roof, but keep those edges kind of smooth, because I think it was really, I don't really know how I feel about it with the lamps on each corner. So let's just quickly put a door in. We're eventually going to have to change this, so I think we're going to change it to the polished andesite. So let's just fill this all in, and then we will grab some doors. I think dark oak wood doors look the best and most modern in my opinion. You could use the others, one of the others, the acacia or the jungle. I feel like they're too see-through. I don't really like that look of it. See, even that looks alright. I guess those birch doors are okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think those are alright. We may end up changing them. I think I'm actually going to. I like the dark oak wood doors the best. It's just the other two doors, the jungle and the acacia, look kind of weird in my opinion. So yeah, that looks alright. That looks pretty good. Alright guys, so that's been this episode, episode 1 of how to build a modern house. Tune in next week, Wednesday, next Wednesday, when we build the interior and probably the outside. We might not get to the outside because we'll probably be doing the interior and furnishing the interior. Maybe we'll get to the outside. We might not. We may have to wait to the 3rd episode to see that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you didn't, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.